Okay. So then in 2018, you dropped the Bloody Sunday freestyle, where you dissed Post Malone and G-Eazy.
Yeah.
Why'd you diss these two?
Well, like, first of all, I may have been misinformed at the time about Post, but I was told, I'm not going to say from whom, but he denied or shunned someone who was very close to me at a party in Hollywood. And that person is a major figure in my life musically, and also a very important person culturally. And it was just told to me that he didn't want to work with me and him. And I was offended because, well, I'm a part of Post's story too, from different angles. You know what I'm saying? And I was a fan. And so I was really working toward working with him. And when it didn't happen, I was like, okay, all right. And at hindsight's 2020, man, like I might have been misinformed, but I went after it because I was just there. I was there. The G-Eazy diss was just because he said he was the greatest white boy since the one with dyed blonde hair. And I was signed to Shady at the time. Like, what are you talking about? Like, if you was, you'd be here, you know? Um, so went after him, went after a local artist out of Gazin, Clever. And then at the end, I said, when Trump music drops, Trump Music 3, bro, you're gonna know how I feel about MGK. Because I had a feature. I had a feature with MGK. You know, we had already done Rowdy. You know what I mean? So I was setting that up. But you know, I kicked it with Post Malone's been doing a record behind my studio here in Nashville. And I just walked out and kicked it with them and talked. We talked for like an hour, drank some beers, drank some whiskey, exchanged numbers, and we kick it, you know what I mean? Like, it's all good. You know, like, it's not like, you know, it's just water under the bridge. I mean, at some point, it is music, it is hip hop, it is competition. And Post fired back. He just fired back with a post, you know, like, he said some shit like, you know, like I was a nerd or some shit. You know, I don't know what he
Right.
said,
Well,
but
I actually pulled it up. He said, also, Yelawolf is a nerd, and this tweet is the only support I'll offer his album. Also, Yelawolf, please show me all your Chill Bill shit, please. Last I heard, you was talking about how you wanted your shit like mine. I have a couple lenders. Don't worry. Hit me up, Dad.
Dad, my homeboys still call me Dad to this day. Oh, man, that's good. Yeah, Chill Bill. Chill Bill is a chain stitching artist out of LA that I had went to and started doing all my shit with, like, early. Definitely before Post, but I just made that part of the diss. I don't really give a shit. And I'm happy for Chill Bill. But yeah, that's funny. That's funny, Dad. Nah, but we kicked it, and yeah, shit, it's all good. It's really all good with all of them, you know, to be honest. Like, that, if there was a moment to come back, then that would have been the moment, and, you know, whatever. Post shot back with a post. I didn't hear anything from G-Eazy. Didn't hear anything from Clever. I didn't hear anything from anybody, you know, except for Post. And that was good enough.
Yeah, Post is dope too, man. You can't deny the talent level of Post Malone.
Of course not, man. But you can't deny the talent level of me either. You know what I mean? So, what's up?
There you go. Okay,
nah, we're boys, dude. It's all good.
There you go.
And
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. It wasn't until I seen Post
by
Malone perform.
By the way, I gifted him a I just pulled up with, like, my company's around the corner from the studio, Still American, where we produce all our clothing. And I hooked up with a huge box, and then I put a like a one-off Manuel chain stitch jacket in the box, like a baller ass jacket. You know what I mean? If you know about Manuel, I mean, like, he made suits for the Jackson 5, Elton John, you know, Johnny Cash. I mean, his son, you know, they made the suit Johnny Cash was buried in, so it was a real, you know what I mean, like peace offering. And the irony of the disc, but then like gifting him with the very thing that I put in the disc. You know what I mean? I thought that was like the, you know, full circle of that.